Yeah, just walked in the door. It's finally starting to feel like home. In fact, I was thinking about having a couple people over for dinner and drinks tonight if you wanted to come around 7. Definitely, I was just out shopping this morning. I picked up a little pin over at the street vendor near my house. I was really thinking it would look good with the black dress. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Perfect.
I understand a shadow demon isn't something you want breaking into an agency branch, but I've certainly upped the performance of this agency tenfold. Yes. Organization? But I'm here. Why would this agency need more management?
Is Gary getting chewed out by his superiors?
Yes. You already spoke to Agent Darius. You are. You are. Miss Bailey, you're... Yes. Almost. How soon? The front door. Oh. Hello?
Gary, is Buffalo sending new people?
Yeah, why not just call it a hostile takeover?
They're at the front door.
No, I'm here. It's true. Whether you're a supernatural agency or an office of the IRS, all headquarters at the same floor plan. Agent Hummel, agents, I'm Sophia Bailey. You must be from when Jacob ran the agency, right?
Yes, and you're here because...
I'm here to help. Gary's been sending reports up to headquarters, and I've been officially assigned here since you lost your administrative team.
So, Gary wasn't good enough?
Sophia is very well thought of in Buffalo.
I've heard stories about the quality of Jacob Resch's organization. I'm sorry that someone like him cannot truly be replaced.
Thank you.
Going somewhere?
Guys, heads up. Some Buffalo higher-up is coming in today. We need to make sure that we're... Well, I guess it's a little late for the heads up.
You'll be more prepared the next time someone from Buffalo says they're coming.
Sophia's not the only one they're sending.
Agent Darius, I'm ready to get started if you'll brief me on as much as you find appropriate. I'd like to get familiar with your other agents.
Well, you've met Joan and Kitry here. You're leaving already.
What?
Did you forget she's an archaeologist? You came from Buffalo for your job. She's going back east for hers.
Well, Miss Bailey, I'm sure you'll help Agent Darius out. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, Agent Avenary.
You came in today to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Agent Hummel, report.
Nothing's happened since the last report I sent you.
Nonetheless, your reports could use some work. I appreciate the details on the agents you've worked with, but you're lax in describing those you have not. I ran into Agent Monroe on my way in here, and I would have appreciated details about the police agency symbiosis before I got here. Speaking of which... Darius? Agent Monroe is on her way to a crime scene that needs agency canvassing. She told me to pass it along.
Well, she's on the clock. We'll send agents over immediately.
Patrol. I'm not a field agent, and she sticks me with you.
Listen, Faba, you only ever read the word patrol before. Sometimes going in the field means putting your life into your partner's hands.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. I might as well become a cop.
So what do we have here?
Friend found the owner of this apartment having what seemed to be some kind of seizure on the floor.
Not very supernatural.
Victim was laying there.
So are we the first to the crime scene?
No, but I did save this tidbit for you. Normal pins don't glow.
Whatever it is, it had something to do with what happened here. You don't often see glowing accessories.
Yeah, well, the real question is, am I going to keep this here, or am I going to withhold evidence from the precinct for the 100th time?
If it's too conspicuous and it caused that fit, it's too dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah, well, Joan, I don't like finding dead bodies near things that end up in agency evidence boxes.
This sort of item isn't supposed to fall into innocent hands. There are agency regulations about this sort of thing. Anyways, if you really feel that bad about it, come to the agency with me and we can file this report to Darius.
Why isn't Kathryn with you?
Oh, she went back east for work.
Okay, well, just tell Darius that I'll be back in again when I get off duty.
Hi, Chef. Would you mind? I was coming back for that tray, but you're already packed up.
This one? Sure. Take it off my hands. Quickly, if you please. No refunds.
This should only take a few minutes. We just need to wait for Agent Hummel.
Why?
He said that he had some new evidence to organize.
He's probably restacking some papers that were slightly out of order or whatever it is that he does.
What? Why do I have to wait for some incompetent... Oh, Gary, it's so nice of you to get here. Thank you so much.
Sorry for the hold-up, Agent Bailey.
It's fine. Now that we're all accounted for, let's begin. Headquarters received information about a homicide involving an unidentified object that occurred this morning at 10:05. Comparing it to recent investigations, we have adequate evidence to assume...
Wait, why aren't we waiting for Darius? Why isn't he here?
He's probably still in his office. I'll go get him.
Actually, that won't be necessary.
What do you mean, not necessary? He's an agent.
Yes, but technically not our agent for the time being.
What do you mean?
Darius left this agency this morning. He's on his way to Buffalo.
What?
What?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this way, but Darius will be taking my position at the Buffalo office, immediately and indefinitely.
Oh, so you're kicking Darius out?
Please don't think of it that way. Our sister agencies have admittedly lost their connection over the last few years, and this is part of a plan to reestablish communication.
By kicking Darius out.
He left without saying goodbye. That makes no sense.
No. It makes perfect sense because they're kicking Darius out.
To be honest, I don't see why our headquarters needs to keep playing musical agents. I mean, since I was here, this place has been completely organized, and now we're getting our agencies confused.
Please don't even pretend that you weren't in on this conspiracy. You've been wanting to kick Darius out from the beginning.
I've done nothing of the sort.
Listen! Nobody is kicking anybody out. Darius thought he had a few more days before he had to leave for Buffalo, but he was called up sooner and didn't have time to say all of his goodbyes. I'm not trying to replace anybody. Now, in the meantime, for the benefit of both agencies, we need to focus.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Monroe? Yeah, Paul, this really isn't a good time. Can I just call you? No, I didn't hear about that. Did they find a weapon? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna come check it out. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Duty calls.
What's going on?
It was just Paul. He's another cop. They found a homicide scene that strongly resembles the one we were checking out yesterday. don't know about you, but I want to go take a look.
I'll come with you.
Hey, Agent Hummel, you're taking Agent Hummel with you.
Fine, come on. Hold on.
Why didn't we get a crack at this scene like the one earlier this morning?
The wrong people, for us, found the body.
Agent Monroe isn't exactly high up in the police force. Why don't we establish higher contacts there?
Why do you have to question everything?
I can't get us clearance. There's too many cops in there, I don't know. I want to look at that other evidence before we get in the crime scene.
What a mess. I used to think this agency actually meant something. This is the agency Jacob Resch headed himself. Now look at it. We're going to be the agents that run it into the ground.
Oh, so it's a we now?
It is. If this agency gets canned, I'm not going to get a get-out-of-jail-free card either.
I am so glad that you care.
Okay, if you two are done, can we get to work? Thank you. Now, this thing can incapacitate its victim in seconds, but we don't care about that. We just want to know how this girl got her hands on it in the first place.
Well, an item that powerful wouldn't be passed around casually.
Right, so either the victim came from money or knows someone who does, and is in the magical community. I'll get started on a background check.
What do you know? You can be useful.
You all right?
That's supposed to be my new partner?
I have to deal with everything on the precinct side. Look, if you wait long enough, the agency will hire another noob free to babysit, and that pocket protector will go back to what he's good at.
Yeah, but Darius is gone. Kitchen left.
Hey, agents come and go. Let's just deal with this case right now, okay? What the hell?
That's the library alarm.
Game over.
Well, this is fun.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Santa Claus, dumbass. I've come to give the good paper pushers some new staplers.
Who are you calling a paper pusher?
Certainly not the cute girl with the Glock.
Drop the smartest attitude and tell us who you are, or we're gonna turn you into Swiss cheese.
You shoot each other with the ricochets. Okay, fine. My name is Inigo Montoya. One of you killed my father, so prepare to die and all that
His name
stuff.
is Aiden. He's a bounty hunter. I read his mind.
Why didn't you tell us that when you got here?
I find it's not the best sort of thing to introduce yourself with.
Alright, I hope no one minds if I interrupt this tender moment, but can I ask why there's an armed assassin in our building?
He's here for those files. They're from the library.
What's in them?
I can't. His head is filled with pornographic images.
Best way to keep someone out of your head is to fill it with stuff they don't want to see. Yep, in the interest of being a good sport, I won't shoot anybody.
Buddy, put the file on the ground and put your hands behind your head.
I'm gonna have to say no, but I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you.
Oh, how nice of you.
It is, isn't it? Hey, maybe once this is all over, we can get to know each other a little bit better. I have a feeling we'll all be seeing each other again. Though I would recommend a stronger lock on that library door.
What the hell?
Use the transportation charm.
Do we have any way to track it?
Not without that stone, he could be anywhere right now.
Elaine, Sophia, you check the scene. The magic may have left a trace.
JD kept some magic supplies in his office. I can see what he has.
Those inexperienced with magic shouldn't be using it.
Sophia, I have a contact who was once a fence. I'd like to shake that tree if you don't mind.
All right, go ahead.
I'm having that upgraded. It's part of my reorganization plan.
Modern electronics are very sensitive to supernatural energies. I hope you didn't order anything too fancy.
was something in his mind about money being exchanged.
There's an empty space on the shelf there.
These are all case reports from the police department. Found in possession of stolen items. Sold such items.
These two, they're all dealers in the non-supernatural circuit.
It looks like our bounty hunter's looking for a fence that the police have dealt with before.
That can't be worth much of a bounty.
Depends on who the fence is. Let's hope Agent Monroe got a good tip from her contact.
Do you need me for anything?
He was looking for a fence.
Likely the same one who's been spreading these objects around.
I'm heading back to the last apartment. The cops should be gone by now.
Take Agent Hummel with you.
What do you want?
Wonderful to see you too, Taisho. May I come in?
No, now's not a good time, sorry. You can't just barge in here whenever you please. I have a right to privacy.
Really, do you? Well, I'm not here because I enjoy your company.
Really? But our visits are always so pleasant.
I will kick down your door.
All right, calm down. But the place is a mess. I haven't had a chance to clean in weeks.
I don't give a damn about that.
Then please, grace my home with your presence.
Let me cut to the chase.
Oh, we were having such a lovely visit.
Listen, we're looking for a dealer with questionable morals.
Well, look no further.
All right, let me rephrase that. We're looking for some kind of sadistic miser who'd sell dangerous items to the public. You know someone like that?
Lots of dangerous items on the market. Guns, knives, sometimes a tear bomb or two.
I'm talking more dangerous than that. These are things that could be sold on the black market, but they aren't. And whoever's selling them seems to be trying to hurt their customers. Either that or there's some kind of greedy psycho who'd pawn anything for some cash.
Fascinating. Give me that. You'll break it.
All right, look, we've got a situation and we need to know who's behind it.
I didn't know anything about this till now.
You worked closely with all those people. You know them all.
Knew them all. I left my life of crime behind me, thanks to you.
Still had ears. You hear anything? Are you covering for somebody?
Listen, my hands and ears are clean. Now, if you don't have any more offensive questions to throw at me, I suggest you leave.
I could come to where you're selling tonight. You want that?
If you insist, stay as long as you like.
When I found out my jeans were made by children in sweatshops, I wrote to all the stores that carry the brand and it said stop supporting companies who use child labor in sweatshops. But I just got letters back with coupons for discounts on more jeans. So I'm telling my friend and she flips out because between all the letters and coupons, some paper company cut down a small forest, killing thousands of plant species which may have contained vaccines for AIDS. Meanwhile, the guys cutting down the trees are 13-year-old kids who will work night and day to buy a pair of jeans made in sweatshops.
Are you here about the kid in 401?
Do you know?
Only in passing. He brought something strange home the other day. I saw him bringing it up the stairs.
Have you noticed anything unusual the past few days? Any changes in his behavior?
He showed me this old wooden box with some writing on it. There was something, I could tell right away there was something not right about it. I didn't want to get too close.
Did he say you might have sold it to him?
Some antiques dealer.
Did you get any names?
Sounded like a car company. Hisho, Tisho, Taisho. It was something equally Japanese sound.
Maybe Agent Monroe's contact knows him?
We should call Wayne.
That's a bad idea, Dirty Harry.
What do you want?
Get paid.
You're lucky for that. Under specific orders to keep you alive. You are cute.
The most dangerous objects that we recovered from Taisho's home will be sent to be disenchanted. However, it seems that Aiden was able to smuggle some of the items off the property for himself. Agent Vance, be sure to tell Agent Hummel that there's a box full of objects that needs to be cataloged after he finishes his field report.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else?
No, that'll be all for today. Agent Monroe, the report that you filed was interesting. It seems as if Aiden got there just after you did.
He had the lead on us. I just assumed he was taking his time.
On a bounty? That doesn't quite fit.
What exactly are you suggesting?
I think that we'll be seeing him again.
Hey, you got a minute?
Yeah.
So, I can't shake the feeling that something's missing. And I think things have run their course for me here.
Yeah, I know you've been absent lately, but you're still a valued agent.
I know, but lately I've begun to feel more expendable.
Things have been bad, but they're getting better. We're rebuilding. It's gonna be something that Jacob could be proud of.
That's just it. Jacob's gone. Everyone's gone, and you're my only real friend here, and it's why you deserve to know that I'm leaving the agency. I've already called Kathryn, and she's talking to some contacts for me.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Well, the agency has always been a home for me, and now I'm feeling like an intruder. Elaine, there are so many good things for you here, and I just need to find a new purpose.
I appreciate that. I still wish you'd change your mind.
I know. But I'm starting a new agency in Damascus. There are plenty of problems over there for me to attack.
No kidding. You'll be missed.
Thanks. But I think that you'll be plenty distracted while I'm gone. Good luck with everything.
You too. And tell Kathryn I said hello.